So, for my West Point Bridge project, I on my own created 2 bridges, both abbreviated with PSB, the possibly sturdy bridge and a pretty sturdy bridge. Here's my design brief. Don't mind the text up there. The client company, it says PSB Incorporated. The target consumer is all the traffic, in this case that one truck that crosses both PSBs. The lead engineer is, that looks like my name there, Andrew J. Korver, lead engineer. There are no other engineers on this project. I am fully responsible for what you're about to see. The problem statement, we are trying to create a bridge that can, one of the bridges is going to try to support this truck going across it while being as cheap as possible. The other one is just minus the cost, trying to look cool and keep it in place. That should turn out well, right? And basically all that's just kind of going out the same stuff. So the first one is the possibly sturdy bridge. This one I tried to make as cheap as possible. It employs a really, really simple strategy where it just kind of pulls it up from up top. Basically, every single one of these members, I tried to shrink down to the lowest possible amount that I could get it to without it bending or snapping from tension or compression, not in that order. And here's my video of it. Possibly sturdy. It sinks a lot, but it never actually breaks. And this crazy daredevil here actually drives across that. And as for the materials I used the same material the whole way, to be honest. It was carbon steel, not carbon fiber, that's actually a mistake. Solid bar the whole time. So no hollow tubes, no other materials, just the whole thing's carbon. The highest impression of one of the members was that close to getting to bend. Same for the tension, it was that close to getting it to break. So that shows that I really tried to stretch this to the minimum amount without it breaking, just to keep the cost down to $285,562.36 if you have that lying around. You can put this in your account. Here's a financial breakdown of it. As you can see, it's pretty simple as to what I used. Just carbon steel bar the whole way, just different sizes. Because with every single bar, I tried to get it down to the lowest possible size. Usually it's the exact same on both sides, but not always with the middle pieces. Now for the probably sturdy bridge. It's probably sturdy. It should hold on. This time I actually kind of went a little complicated. I wanted to put a bit of an arch here to try and support it up top while having it supported from the bottom here, and it overall just looks pretty cool. And when tested, it actually turned out being probably sturdy. The bridge barely sinks at all. With one truck, we'll see what happens when we test it with the traffic jam next time. For the materials, this time I did switch it up a little bit. I went with 2 materials instead of 1. A lot of it is still solid bar carbon steel the whole way, but for some of the stronger parts I needed, I went to most of it this time is high strength low alloy steel. It's not carbon steel this time. But for some parts of it, I actually used quenched and tempered steel to because that helped keep it from moving more on the concrete. So the thing wouldn't just suddenly dip like the possibly sturdy bridge. And because of how I built it, there's a lot less compression and tension put on each of the members as compared to the possibly sturdy bridge. This time it's only 0.19, 0.13. That's about a fifth of what it was before. And this time the cost is going to come out to $3,662,871.94. Once again, if you got that lying around like in the backseat of your car, you can put that in for a bridge somewhere. Probably better than some of the bridges we have. Very well designed though. I really like their engineer. As you can see, once again, I kind of used the same material the whole way, but I sometimes switched it up. and sometimes that ended up costing me a little more. It was kept it under $4 million. That's actually really cheap. That's very affordable for everyone.
False.
And any questions? Also, sneak peek into our I forgot that one. Next up, also we're going to do the Powerfully Sturdy Bridge. Why are you looking at me? Powerfully Sturdy Bridge is going to cost $30 million, but it's not going to move at all with the total of 50,000 cars on it. Which is going to be very practical and useful for every single situation that you can totally fit 50,000 cars.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, what are you talking